A few of the real challenges that companies face with their teams include poor communication, lack of engagement or trust, and no camaraderie or rapport with one another. Managers don't have coaching or leadership skills, and individuals work in silos and don't leverage shared resources within the company.
Our company has a lot of diverse personalities within it, so we found that there were several instances where people didn't understand each other, didn't communicate very well with each other, and a lot of that was simply because the communication modes these days, being over telephone, through email, are a lot less personal than what they used to be. So what we found was that by bringing them together in an event where they were spending several hours together, it cleared a lot of those issues up.
Well, since we had never really done any sort of training here at Lids, I really wanted to break the perception of what training was. It's not just about sitting in a classroom and having a lecture. It was about really having an adventure while you were learning, having an experience. So it was important to me to fit our sports-driven culture by taking the teams out of the building and really letting them have the opportunity to experience and to learn for themselves, but also as a team.
Hi, I'm Deseri Garcia. At Vida Aventura, we believe that life and work is an adventure, and each business owner, company manager, or corporate executive knows that how you face those challenges determines your success.
At the beginning of the day, when we first got everyone together, it was almost like a group full of casual friends and a few strangers. At the end of the day, it was definitely a group of friends. You'd look around, you saw people talking to each other that had never talked to each other before, people who had perhaps even had issues with each other before and were now getting along as though they had been friends for months.
Whether you want to improve relationships, reinforce company culture, examine management and leadership styles, or build more effective teams, experiential team building increases a group's learning power by appealing to a variety of learning styles. While people can learn by sitting and listening, most learn best when all 5 senses are engaged. When the emphasis is on doing, the messages are more memorable and the lessons enduring. Team building is not an experiment, but a proven strategy for cost-effective development of your most important assets, your people. The bottom line on team building is that companies that play together well get paid together well. Team building participants learn to encourage each other to take steps necessary to achieve success. Team members learn to trust each other in new situations and tap into new levels of creativity.
I find that when we have the opportunity to bring people together and they start to trust each other, it increases their creativity because they can collaborate better with each other. We found that before, when there wasn't so much of a trust, there was sort of a hub and spoke type of environment where everything went through a central place rather than people connecting with each other more. Once we did this event, people were connecting with each other a lot more, they were happier working with each other, they understood each other better, and in the end, their creativity just bloomed.
Participants will enhance their communication skills and discover insights into each other's talents and competencies.
Honestly, the true benefit of training with Vida Aventura is not just being able to influence people professionally, but being able to impact them personally.
What we found was that even after a team working together for 8 to 12 months, they didn't get to bond in the same way that they got to bond in 4 hours together on one day.
At Vida Aventura, we custom design team building events that inspire people to achieve their individual and collective best. We have a creative, unique, memorable approach that fosters long-term effectiveness in the workplace and, more importantly, increases your company's productivity and bottom line.